Hey, what is up, everybody, and welcome back to another reaction. That is right, we are doing another reaction. I figured, start putting these out like on Thursdays or something. Reaction Thursdays or something, or Saturdays. In the comments down below, put something down that you want to see me react to, and I'll see if I can get it. So that being said, before we get any further, this does fall under fair use, so I just thought I'd put that out of there. Put it out of there. This is by Motorsport's Crashes and Fails. Go subscribe to him. Give him more views. This is Motorsport's Crashes and Fails 2019 Best of April. So I figured April's coming to a close. Why not do what this is last year, since we got no racing at all this month? Sucks. Usually April, we tend to have a lot of racing. As of right now, we haven't had any. So yeah, always hit that like button for not just this video, but go and watch his video. Let's see. You know what? I want to check back in on this video after this has gone up. I want to see him have hit like 300 likes on his video. That's what I want to see. Let's help this dude out. Me, I don't care. Let's help this guy out. You know what? I'll even subscribe to him. There you go. So, now that that is over and done with, you
in stage 8.
Good.
any day, computer. There we go.
A frightening finish to the day for Lappy.
Ooh. That is destroyed. He just hit that berm. Look at that. He's sideways. He overlooped it, and that's a rock. That's a big rock.
Clouds didn't clear quick enough for Marco Balasia in the WRC2 Pro class. Head over heels and out of the rally.
Small bump. Oh my God.
I think those guys, they're so busy with their hands, they can't use their fingers to count, and unfortunately they finish.
Oh, Bennett! Bennet's over!
He
Bennett
hit that
clips
little
the curb and rolls the Mini.
curb and boom, up on two wheels.
He clipped the curb on the inside, you can see them with him. This is the merge for the win. Remember, there's another lap to go, but it's going to be hard to pass. Oh, he's flat out. Backward! Oh, massive contact! Backward into the side.
One took the Joker and came in way too hard right there.
Andreas Backward out wide. No contact so far. Nittish managed to get past. Doran's gone backwards. Nittish round the outside is going to get P3 short. Oh, massive! Over the curb. Tyre is off. The outside. Mounier's on the inside.
God, if they had that in Formula One, they'd be screwed.
He's alongside Mounier, deep on the brakes. McConnell runs wide, and that, Dan, is exactly why you don't want to get on the loose.
Yeah, so just two.
We managed to catch it.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's around the long right-hander. Oh, just clipped the tyre section inside.
Just clipped that.
Tiny mistake, Dan.
It just shot him up.
Fraser McConnell in the familiar colours of Jamaica. Very even start. Oh, Gunderson with a harsh move across to the inside there.
He gave him no room. He gave him no room.
Schumacher there, how close he was to Matsushita. So close to clipping the back Matsushita.
Formula 2.
A full safety car. Oh, that was so close. Wasn't expecting the
He hit the curb and it just shot him more to the right.
The time before we go racing. High pressured stuff this. Oh, there's a spin. Sergio sent a camera into the wall. And
they're weaving under a safety car. He just overcooked the brakes.
Locks up and just
getting a puncher there. Correa goes deep and he's recovered to second place. Giotto hits him and it's Giotto into the wall with multiple cars.
In the brakes right there and ran wide and had to go for the gravel instead of getting stuck. So he didn't have a spin or was off at turn 1. He just got loose on entry and then had to chase it across the track.
Here comes Ericsson though.
But this one, oh, that could have been so much worse. Jeez.
That angle. Speaking.
No way.
What the heck? What was he thinking? Way too fast.
Here's Chilton. He's coming to the pit lane and he gets cut off.
He didn't know he was coming.
Who's coming in as well.
He had nowhere to go.
Had nowhere to go. Safe. But watch the end of the wall.
Just locked it up.
See that end of the wall? That's right here. He's lucky he didn't hit that. So.
Ooh, that would have been really bad.
Locked it up. Did he coming in? No, a little bit too much of the inside curb, and then realised
So he hits that curb and it just shoots his car this way. Just shoots it right towards the wall.
Magnussen's got his hit him. He's hit him. He's absolutely nailed him.
You see Michele down to the inside, and Frank just didn't.
He just cut right across his front end.
I think there was plenty of room there to just maybe move over half a car width. Then Bob could have eaten up the curb a little bit and avoided the contact. So
going for an aggressive block, man, it doesn't do much for you.
There's a bold move by Bob down to the inside, and then he gets clipped by Michael Dinan as well. What happened? Feeling the pressure, just tries to take it deep, and just gets half a yard off the line. Is just dusty out there, but just too much speed, basically, Pat.
Yeah, that's a point.
If those tires were to narrow in, he probably could have made.
That's where the carbons come from, and that is a very high-speed accident.
2 cars, 3 cars ahead.
Track blockage at turn 17. Please be aware.
Lopez lost it by himself.
Cars are stopped at turn 17.
Lopez hit the curb, slid the car, overcorrected, and you see the result. It's so narrow.
That's what happens when the front of your car looks like a wedge.
He's on the white line, and his wheels locked. Left front wheel is on the white line. So as soon as you get on those lines.
Let's look at it again from Robin Freitz. Oh, he's way offline going in.
Just didn't turn.
Car didn't turn. The track's a little slick, so the brakes weren't working that well. He didn't have enough traction. Just recipe for complete other dog shit to happen.
He has hit the left rear as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. Lost the rear early. He just didn't stop. That is very strange.
Well, there have been 2 occasions. So what happened here? So Sandberg, well, so he went in deep, and then got sort of hit by.
Is it just me, or do guys in Formula E just not know how to race? It's what it looks like. They just do not know how to race.
But then the Mahindra's totally not stopping either.
He's going to the airport.
And then look out, here comes Roland. Bam!
Oh, I mean, that was
Bonjour, je m'appelle Oliver. Mortar, no! Come on.
Why would you put that in that angle?
That's a brave one.
You're not going to be able to make that. You're not making that.
Result in Formula E, a little bit of an action here.
Oh, just off the line.
D'Ambrosio in the wall and Lopez into the back. They're both fighting, and there's damage on the back of Leg. And around the outside goes Catherine Leg. And
who's going to break last?
Bueno's in the wall.
Not a good angle to go into.
ニューウェイ選手が縁石をまたいでしまいましたスプーンカーブそこでちょうどですね今ラインを塞ぐ形になってしまって中島選手は
I think this is the Japanese yeah, I forgot what this is called. I think it's Japanese Formula Series or whatever. Someone correct me if I'm wrong.
Motorsport Ferrari, more cars in front.
European Le
trouble,
Mans
Algar Pro.
over at France.
That is Konstantin Tereshchenko. Final corner. So he goes out wide here, spins up on the curbs. Oh, and that is a big impact. Cars from both classes in all sorts of positions. Alessandro Baccani in the Ebi Motors Porsche.
That Porsche should have given them a little bit more room.
Flat out of senior. And changes his mind, or the car changes it for him.
The car changed it for him.
And into the wall. Lots of left rear damage. That's not.
Watch and see if it is the replay. There, what did I say? Just went straight on.
It looks like he had no brakes.
Because where he was on there. So the number.
Okay, he overshot. Okay.
But then
it was wet, so he probably, and then he just lost it.
Now everybody has got a traction control coming down. Oh, look at that! Oh, crikey!
Weird.
I mean, I've never seen that part of the racetrack getting attacked into the first chicane. Just
now, is this going to
tell? When it's wet, you got to do what you got to do. Oh, he collected a Ferrari.
Poor driving. Poor driving. Huddleston, understandably, and that's a lot of damage to the rear of the Ferrari. The Mercedes has already suffered front-end damage from the between them, and this one, oh no, this is.
That's
it's Monza.
That's Derek Pierce, I'm afraid, in the team party Bentley.
They're going through left front bodywork like you can't believe.
The ACA Mercedes, and he goes ahead of the Ram Racing car and just gets it out of the corner ahead, but only just because he so nearly rode the curb there. So Jim Pla up into the lead of the class. Remol Voss fights back and they touch off into the barrier goes Jim Pla, and that all of a sudden is the end of our Pro-Am battle because they're both off the road and they've both got big damage.
I will say those Mercedes sound amazing. What car is that?
Straight into the side of the Aston that knocked the track furniture aside. Albert's KTM ends up with broken suspension.
Oh, it's the KTM. Okay.
With the Philip Baker Mercedes, and more damage because that spinning into him is Konstantin Schürrle. He's losing it under braking, bounces off the sister KTM. Fourth in the queue as they will come effectively.
Formula Renault Euro Cup. Okay.
And contact in the pack. That is
what
going
is
to
it
kick
with?
The safety car out, possibly.
Not be resumed. Pretty good leg there. It's coming through turn 11, right?
Look at it, Cal. See if we can catch the end of it. It's out of turn 10.
And again, with the wet grass, you just go, you drop a wheel up through those.
Yeah, grass just pulls you. Yeah, we've seen this one before. I want to know what caused him to lose that. Like, I want to know what caused him to lose the control of that car going into that corner. Because he just cut across like he had no brakes.
Gets in there and just goes straight.
Never even turned, it seems.
I think something on the left side broke.
How many brakes?
Mm.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you have no brakes, I mean, there's other ways you could turn that. You can just turn that car as hard as you could.
Through the roller coaster. Big one. Big impact. Hit it pretty square on, so I'm not sure it got into the suspension, but take a look here. Up through the S's, pushing hard.
Oh, he just overcooked that one.
On Zillman, right? Who's probably not running at full speed and just didn't read the situation.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
The car looked good though.
Oh, that's Shehan Chandrason.
If he was distracted a little bit by looking up ahead and seeing Hull going for a ride, and maybe he missed his marks.
Watch left, there he hits. Yeah, it was a good one. I think he may have done the same thing, huh?
You're suddenly looking up ahead, and maybe you miss your marks a little bit. Get off.
Flying show.
Just drove off.
Up at Oak Tree.
It's a tricky corner. We saw. Yeah, just got out a little bit.
He dropped the wheel off.
He actually gets in the barriers a lot further down the road.
And it's just hard to get your freaking car back onto the asphalt.
About a 2-second gap, and then it seems fairly comfortable. Oh, it's getting tighter and tighter in the front, and was that Yuan Bo coming up the inside?
First off, how the fuck are you supposed to pronounce this? That right there. How do you pronounce that? How do you... Chin, okay. Bo, Bruins, Tej, Lee, Belinsky, I can... McPherson? Okay, another Lee. Oh, Young? This I might be able to pronounce, but what the hell? Just
hit the back of his teammate Sathian Thirakul. I'm afraid.
Well, there you go, Sathian Thirakul.
And Rivera may be in front of us. So Colin behind Chavez spins across the path of the field. And he's and big contact, and I believe that it's possible. It's certainly Fran Rueda. Turn 1, turn 2, and
he got hit. And he goes around. That is one of the
coming. Just misses Chavez. Smashes some clear air. It's the turn of Aldo Fastante to challenge home, which he does, and misjudges it, and they clatter into each other.
What is up with people at the France racetrack?
We don't see the start of this incident, but my goodness me, we see the end of it, and in many respects, that here it is from another angle. Crikey, that car
just popped his wheel.
Yeah, and very
as soon as you hit that wheel, and it just shoots it up.
At Spa in 2012 in that Formula Renault 3.5 litre championship. As the car launched up, and actually, Elliot, I think we're very fortunate.
Lineup. They don't have to serve
more rich people racing. Bentleys, Mercedes. He went for a block. He went for a block.
Unnecessary, I fear they're both going to be pointing the wrong way and handing the race lead.
He's shown his nose and he's not quite got to the apex and claimed the corner. Broadhurst has given him enough room, but then it just, they clatter wheels, and it sent him luckily to the tyres, not the arm car.
So Aaron Taylor-Smith with a touring car move goes through.
Oh, he lost that.
Their own plows, the Academy 62 Aston Martin, is it ever going to stop? It will eventually, up against the tyres, I'm afraid of that. Bodywork in the middle of the road. We lost Graham Davidson with a huge lose and a very big impact indeed into the
tyre barrier going through Isle of Ben, and I just wonder whether Ryan Ratcliffe
not a tire barrier
debris was the result of this, because that was a punctured tyre that put him off.
Parkt in die Reifenstapel, sehen wir das Ganze noch einmal. Oh, die Schikane, eigentlich ein Ort, wo relativ wenig Abflüge in diese Richtung passieren, aber ich glaube, dass an dem Auto so gut wie nichts kaputt gegangen ist. Rutschte quer über das Kies.
Warum auch immer.
I have no idea what they're saying.
Mini-Kontakt, Doppelkontakt. Das ist so diese ganz klassische Stauende-Auffahrgeschichte, ne? Küss Porsche
That sounds like German?
Wahrscheinlich gibt's...
That is German.
Timo Bernhard in that number 17 car goes to the inside. Oh, and no, that's a disaster.
That
There was
grass.
contact between the two of them and
It's like ice, man.
Gerade eben über den Körperräubern, ehe es auf die Gegend gerade geht. Während jetzt, das haben wir heute schon mal gesehen, und da fliegen die Fetzen und einer der Aston Martin rausgeflogen.
Und
aber
es ist, ja.
Trying to... Oh, and there's someone very sideways through the gravel. Look at that. That was a huge speed. It's Che. We were just talking about him. Just talking about the fact he'd got that Sepang.
So viel möglich, und das weiß er auch selber. Und da ärgert er sich zu Recht. Am Ende war das Gummi mal...
They're going through the chicane. There's literally 2 turns to do. He's right on him.
It's going for a block. Going for a block. Oh, they hit wheels.
Come on, keep it on.
Oh, no. To be opened.
He caught his wheel on his
He's ruined Dennis
freaking
Hauger's race as well. I mean, it looks like
he's done.
something flew off. Whose car that was?
I think it was Pentecost.
Yeah.
I think
che viene tamponato da Pellegrini, e questo è un altro contatto che
Monza again.
mette, e nessuno ha avuto modo di provare sull'asfalto bagnato durante le giornate di prove e di qualifica. Poi ci sono
And again.
testa coda, abbiamo visto Bugakiev, e questo invece
He should have just titled this the Monza edition.
マザーシャーシーが岸も2台でここでいなくなっちゃったんですよね。
これで5機の GTR も接触、これがその、きっかけですね。
これよく撮ってましたね、カメラマンさんね。
はい、小暮選手と星野選手が絡む形になりました。で、アストンマーティンも後ろから迫っていてぶつかる。でこれで、タイヤが、右フロントがないのが飛んでいたのを、エヴァが今紫の車が来ました。避けようとしてグラベルに入って、というか芝生の方に入って。ランナップの GTR と当たり方がちょっとあれですね。
そうですね。足回りもかなり大破してしまっています。ちょっと心配です。リアからヒットしての。
What happened there?
そうですね。コンクリート。
Shea is looking at a podium, and Katzberg overcooks it under braking and goes up the escape road.
Unbelievable.
Now he doesn't. Now we've seen
video to his team about that one.
Yeah. And around the outside, look at the yellow stripe. That's Jan Erlache. He goes around the top 2 into the wall. Not around the top 2,
World
but
touring
around
car.
The Honda.
3 into 1 does not go.
Army. Let's watch. Yep. Suddenly the rear locks up. What a chunk there. Tarquini gets onto the inside. Tashi and Huff get together. Tarquini on the inside of Erlache. The Argentine is out. The championship leader hits the barriers hard. We may have a...
As I was saying, Danny Nagy is leading from our pole sitter. Santiago Urrutia in the Audi. Dusan Borkovic, who had nosed ahead, is third ahead of Julien Brichet in the Peugeot.
Well, he's not going anywhere.
Audi.
Whoa!
That
Morgan.
could be it then. That's the other Renault, and that's a shame. Alex Morgan.
Background, he's up to 20th. Works the contact. Smiley gets wrapped around the front of the Yuasa car, and he's in the barriers.
And that's
Here's the thing, we have not got to the US.
It wasn't Foster's fault at all. It is Silbury, yeah. Oh, there. That's a shame. For position as well over Oliphant. Frost having a good run. He's currently 5th in the amateur class standings. And, nasty hit there.
No brakes?
Racing youngster who's coming in now to dive up the inside here. That was Zacco Sullivan.
He's on the grass. There's nowhere he could go except
And he
straight.
tags Theo Edgerton, who's mighty impressive yesterday.
Maintain that second place in front of Cook. Wouldn't be surprised to see Cook moving out of the way as sideways goes Jordan. Manages to... Oh, no, he's turned all the way around. Other cars involved as well. That looks like Adam Morgan.
It is. And Stephen Jelly. And more mayhem. Jake Hill is off the road, and Ollie Jackson is off the road. There's going to be a safety car. It's not race 3, is it? So we've got cars down the pit lane. This is on board with
Stephen Jelly, and you'll see in replay Hamilton losing it coming out of the chicane and heading
started going around on him, and he just got hit from behind.
Yeah, Mark was looking to move into the gap as Sam moved. It looked like if Sam was going to move over to the left, and Mark was looking to get up the inside gap, but it just mistimed it and
gapping the rest of them.
Yeah, not the best start for Kirkus. Sideways is the lead motor base car.
They pushed it into the grass, and around they go.
And also, is that Michael Crease going off? It is. I'm afraid 2 of the team hard cars are off. Seb Perez tries to make a challenge around the outside, runs out of road, and he's on the grass, and he's in the air, and he's still on the grass, and this might end up in the wall, and it does. He bounces off the tyres. There was no slowing.
Doors open, door shut.
That speed. And Seb Perez
As soon as those wheels hit the grass, he was gone. Oh, he lost it on the other side of the curb.
Boom, in he goes, rear damage.
Down the back straight there, but he's going to try and keep turning behind him. We just say, oh, you can see Tommy Foster, and a big off, it's a huge one. He's with that whole.
He rode the curb,
by hitting that,
and the second he did that, it upset the car and just sent it to the right. They hit wheels.
Goes Tony. That is such a shame. Look as well at Morocco. Shield there now on the outside. Oh, Big Green got the power down a little bit early coming out of there.
Back right wheel went off. Turned him around.
Causes all sorts of problems. Heathcote's out. It catches Harry King as well, and that's going to be a red flag.
A nice bit of viewing, but watch now. So. Bit of throttle.
Goes there. Right rear.
Doesn't get any contact.
It started this.
Now, gets one hit,
he had it. He got right rear onto this green right here.
And it's this car coming now. I think
Watch
it's Lucky Kera, but unsighted. It's one of the worst things that can ever happen.
Second place with Gus Burton there at the moment. Taylor goes round and Edgerton was deep in there. Will Martin gets connected as well, loses his bonnet. There's that going to be a safety car spin.
Tudo começou uma volta antes, bem visto, e acabou de quebrar nesse momento.
What car is that supposed to be? Like you can see right there, grass. There's no momentum. There's nothing that you can use like friction that can slow you down. It's like ice. And another one. What car is that? I know it's a Chevrolet, but
the rear bumper, the 52 of Curry, gets in the back of him. Larson gets loose up the track, squeezes William Byron into the wall.
Bristol.
Well, it all adds up to 0 right now.
I wonder where I'd go into. I knew where you were going.
Well, Mike. Alex Bowman, Ryan Preece. Logano on the outside.
Oh,
and Byron
hard
around.
hit
He crashes.
for
Caution
Larson.
Heavy.
Chevrolet to go to victory lane this year.
Larson's car was already starting to come up,
for Kyle Larson.
and it just hit nose first into the wall at this angle. So it's like, here's the wall. It hit like this.
After
like
a really hard hit with that front nose to the inside wall.
It just won't stop. Up that top lane as best as possible. Just big crash.
And
into Allgaier. Cole Custer into the wall.
that could have been so much worse.
Everyone is taking every little gap that's there, and here comes a crash.
No room.
That's Earnhardt. Got into the 86 to the 51 of Jeremy Clements. Timmy Hill in that as well. Justin Allgaier. And that's a crowd.
Looks as though it's a good start for Ander Villarino from the pole position as they charge their way down towards Aspar for the first time. There's contact further back and a big
Oh, that's the Wheelin Euro Series. Okay.
Aspar, which is turn number 1. It is going to be without question.
Those cars look so much better than ours.
Further back, Max Lancer gets tagged. Scott Jeffs gets tagged.
Like legit, they look so much better than ours.
Is involved and there's a huge amount of damage to the front end of
Hot last lap around. Hopping and
Uh-oh.
skipping.
Oh, he just laid it down.
Trail breaking in. You've got a lot of
nemesis of everyone here at some stage in their career. Oh,
Leaned it too far over.
First time. Did I miss it?
No. We just cut to him when he was in the gravel.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he's all right. That's he's going to be all right from that. A lot of damage to the bike though, considering it was.
Yep. Number 28, the white bike, and he clipped Jonathan Ray. He clipped Jonathan Ray's Kawasaki.
He slid on his head.
Davis has Ducati this well. Here we go.
Oh, the contact. Oh, and he's down using Lavity.
Oh, he caught a little bit of the gravel.
Doesn't he? Jonathan Ray cuts across right to Berger in the midfield there. Rinaldi's looking up the inside. There's contact, and there's an incident already. He was involved. Rinaldi's on the inside line.
Rinaldi in the back of Jonathan Ray, you know.
It looked like the bike washed out on him.
Oh, now what's happened there? There he goes.
He just laid it down too
Turn
far.
7 at all. It's turn 13. Oh, did the bike miss him? Just about. Thank goodness for that. More drama.
And those two KTMs, though, they've been in a big crash there for one of the Yamaha riders. It's Hendrick down on the exit at turn 10. Looked like he might have just tagged with one of the riders around him. He got cut short just as he was heading out.
Why is it the second they get up, they immediately just go?
130 miles an hour, lost the rear, clipped the grass actually, went down the road, 250 metre sliding.
Bikes at the front here.
It's like, bruh, if you laid it down, you should be like, shit. If you make contact, then you get pissed off. Oh, that's 2, 3.
Replay.
He's back to the.
They just got tangled together.
That was,
from behind.
And there's the guy's Facebook and Instagram. So there you go. Go follow. That being said, don't forget to hit that like button. And there you go. There's the dude's Facebook and Instagram. Go follow if you want to. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and make sure you check out this video. And like I said at the very beginning, this does fall under fair use because I do critique it. So with that being said, I will see y'all later. Bye.